Uh, we're here with the top 8.
Yep.
The first quarterfinal that we're gonna watch is Lauri Vuorela versus Emil. No, it's versus
Harald Brorsson.
yeah, precis. Like it says on the screen there.
Lauri is playing green devotion aggro collected company splashing white.
Ish thingy.
Yeah, it's running aspect of the Hydra, Valorous Stance, Dromoka's Command, and a lot of good creatures, some
Yep.
Reverend Hunters. Harald Brorsson is playing Jeskai tokens.
Yeah,
I think it's almost a stock list, though I'm not entirely certain about that.
but then again, what is a stock list these days?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but like there are 2 security wastes. Like the numbers are where they're usually at. He's playing Hordeling Outburst, something not everyone does. He's playing Monastery Mentor, so actually it's not stock. Most decks play the Goblin Ram Master.
Yeah, he's not playing any Rebel Masters, right?
Nope, they're too weak to removal, I suppose. 1 Dragon Fodder, 4 Raise the Alarm, 2 Soulfire Grandmaster, 2 Anticipate, 1 Jeskai Charm. It's a lot of one-offs here, like 1 Twin Bolt. Then 4 Jeskai Ascendancy, he has 3 Treasure Cruise, not maxing out on those either. And then 2 Dragon Lord Ojitai in the sideboard as backup plan. Most people run 3, I think,
Yeah.
so that's actually a step down.
Lauri leads off with the Fleece main line here. The start that we've seen so many times
Yes.
today.
The name of the game today.
Yes.
And we're likely going to see the Raptor come down turn 3 as well.
Yes. He has an untapped land somewhere there at the back.
Yep. Harald looking to win this game, I think. Yes, by doing 1 big turn with Jeskai Ascendancy.
Yeah.
It's hard because of the way Dromoka's Command works.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think it makes the matchup a lot worse for you. The fact that Dromoka's Command, he only has 2 though.
Yeah.
But still, landing on Ascendancy and making it stick can be harder than it usually is.
Mm.
Well, if you get to untap with Ascendancy and creatures, you're very favored to win. It's
Death Mist Raptor comes down on turn
Yep.
3.
another free beater.
Yeah, exactly.
And I see a Zerk the Hunt Caller in that hand too, so
Oh, this could
getting out of the gates quickly here.
Yeah, this could actually be a turn 5 kill.
Yeah.
And that's not impressive if you have red cards, but doing it with just creatures.
Yeah. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
So the old-fashioned way. For those pesky burn spells.
Yes. Before the lightning bolts were printed. Harald just passing the turn here. So
Sadly, no untap land that turn, so Zerk will have to wait.
I think he had an untapped land, but he chose not to play it because he wanted to keep up.
Yeah, maybe gunning for the Boon Satyr.
Dromoka's command here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. This is pretty strong. Nobody lets it die.
He lets the Fleeceman die.
Interestingly enough.
Yeah.
I think he wants to save the Dromoka's Command to deal with any Ascendancies
Yeah.
later.
That's reasonable. And I didn't see that he had another Raptor to play this turn, so like that makes his choice of his line of play this round very very much more understandable.
Yeah. I think if you save your Lion there, you're very likely to be able to threaten lethal next turn. So maybe I would have liked that more.
Yeah.
What I could see is attacking with these 2 here now and just play a little bit more of a control-ish game. It makes you less soft to like crazy good hands.
Yeah.
But nope, he's pulling the horn now. I guess he could have Aspect of the Hydra and just win too.
Oh yeah. That's actually +6/+6 here
For 1 mana.
for 1 mana.
Build your own, become immense.
Yeah. secure the waste.
Making 2 tokens.
Yeah. And now I suppose.
Likely seeing a double jump block here, maybe.
Don't you want to get the Zerg of the table here?
Yeah, maybe.
So you place one the
But
mentor.
if you double block and he has the aspect, that's rough.
Yeah. So you place the mentor and one
Then again, like,
token on Zerg.
Someone
No?
playing around the aspect of the Hydra is not very likely. Yeah, he's just choosing to jump the.
Taking 6, going down to 8.
That's also reasonable.
Yeah. Apparently Harald thought so.
I think it's a little bit of a flavor fail that this Zerg doesn't have trample. I see how it would make the card too good, but it's like, really? This guy can punch out beers. I think he has trample.
Harald fetching, going out to 7 here.
Of course, cons as a whole is really like a winner in the flavor department, I don't feel like. So,
And like, if Harald has Soulfire Grandmaster here and Stoke the Flames, he's actually in fairly good shape.
yeah. Maybe like Jeskai Ascendancy into Stoke the Flames could be pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a treasure cruise.
Yeah.
While drawing some cards, it does not actually help with the board.
Yeah, it does. It gets you the 1/1.
Yeah, true.
I mean, it's not what you want to be doing, but it's better than nothing.
It's
You could certainly draw a burn spell here.
it's what we in the business would like to call a speed bump.
Yep.
And dragon fodder, so he has
Yep.
3 more
That's a
fresh
lot of
jumpers.
tokens.
Yeah.
I think the monastery mentor is likely biting the dust here. But maybe not. Because there could be a Stoke the Flames around the corner.
Attacking for 3 here. And that's good. Like, you have to. No, he's attacking for more than 3. He's attacking for 5.
Yeah.
Or 7.
Yeah, I definitely.
Yeah, because the
It's like-
monk has prowess of.
It's in 7.
I
I really like that attack.
Yes, because you need to be aggressive
Swing with everything again.
with these token decks. You need that damage.
You actually played this at the PDQ in the Night of Beta, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't play Monastery Mentors.
No.
I had Rebel Masters instead back in the days.
What do you think are the strengths to playing one or the other?
The aspect of the Hydra +6/+6.
That's a kill.
Yeah.
And it's even a safe kill because he has Dromoka's command. So
Yeah.
even if he has Stoke.
Yeah.
Nope.
Um,
Game 2 here.
yes. Quick and easy.
Interestingly, there's 4 Arishing Cleric here. Is that something you think he would bring in? It's pretty good against 1/1s.
It's pretty good against 1/1s, but I think it's mainly there for the
It's
for the red
mono-
matchup
yeah.
with those dragon fodders and hurling outburst. Because there are plenty of situations where like you don't get to kill a guy with the 1/3. Like if opponent has a ascendancy in play,
Yeah.
or if it's a monk that has prowess.
Yeah, I'm thinking more as a speed bump.
Yeah.
But then again, if you're not the aggro deck, I guess your deck is like performing so poorly that why bother?
Yeah. Like, does he have anything that he wants to board out?
Could see. I don't think collected company is great in this matchup. It might be that it's just good enough in the deck that it doesn't matter. Valorous stance is not great.
And
Would you rather have another Boon Satyr maybe?
yeah.
And there's one Reclamation Sage that you're probably bringing in, and 2 Glare of Heresy. So you're bringing like 4 cards maybe?
Harald Brorsson probably brings in the End Hostilities and 3 Anger of the Gods.
Yeah, and probably the Dragon Lords as well, right?
Maybe. Like, I have more of an issue with bringing in a 5-drop creature than with a 5-drop sweeper, because if you miss the 5th land drop for a while, it's still okay while you have the sweeper. But if you miss the 5th land drop and well, your 5-drop is a dragon, it's very easy that you just get overrun by too many creatures. But sure, I suppose I could see Dragon Lord being okay in this matchup. It also, of course, depends on what you want to take out of the deck. And I'm not sure that there's that many things that you want to take out.
I'm thinking you got Treasure Cruise, but that just takes apart the engine of the deck. Twin Bolt is definitely
Twin Bolt is going out, and maybe even Wild Slashes.
Well, I don't know, maybe.
There are quite a lot of texts. There are quite a lot of hands where the Wild Slash isn't good enough.
The deck names are Green White Aggro, collected Aggro, or yes, Green White Aggro, versus Jeskai tokens.
Yeah, and that's for our colleagues in the coverage team here too. So, Lauri on the draw.
Yep.
I think that's a big issue in the matchup as well.
Yeah,
being on the draw
definitely.
is, of course, not where you want to be, but I think it's even more.
I think standard in this format is like very, very dependent on who's on the draw, who's on the play.
The presence of the mono red deck, of course, always does that to a format.
Yeah.
Lauri with
A little bit of a landlight hand, I think.
yeah, I think so as well. Like, he has a plains at the back here, but he draws a forest off the top, like a boss.
I think he had at least one other green land.
Yeah, he had a comes into play tap land, but he wants to play that.
Yeah, I mean, this is obviously much better, but
Yeah. That's also a case for keeping the Wild Slashers. They're very good at dealing with.
I think there are enough targets for them that,
Yeah.
especially since like the Dem Protectors are actually cards in their own right.
Yeah, yeah,
in this
absolutely.
matchup.
And we raise the alarm.
Yep.
That's alarming.
Sound the horn.
And we actually see that Harald has an anger of the gods in hand here. So I would be a bit inclined to actually save the raised alarm.
Does he have double red now?
Yeah, he does.
He has an ascendancy.
He has an ascendancy here.
I'm thinking you can maybe play that that race as just a way to gain maybe 3 or 6 life. Then
Yeah, but
it also
if you
incentivizes developing more of a board. On
yeah,
the
yeah.
other side.
So maybe you get better value out of an anger. But what if Lauri goes Surak here?
Well, then you kill it and move on. I'm assuming he has removal for Zurich. If he doesn't, I guess that's. I think the race play is a little bit more questionable.
Yeah. And it looks like he does have a Zurich there.
Yeah. Oh,
He
can
also
you imagine getting two
second
raptors
Death
with
Raptor. Oh
one
my
anger?
God. Yeah, that actually brings a bit of a hard on.
Not holding back here.
And Zurich comes down, swinging in with 8 damage here.
Boom, boom, boom. I can
Yeah.
see jumping the Surak maybe.
Yeah. Zurich definitely bringing the business in this matchup. Yeah, since your plan is to aggro the gods next turn, you...
But it's not next turn. No. I'm thinking you'd rather, if you have a removal spell for Surak, you much rather kill the Surak next turn.
Yeah, true.
And then just...
But I don't think Harald has one.
There's, say, 4 Stokes.
4 Stokes, 1 Valorous Stance.
Yeah, and maybe another Valorous stance in from the board.
Yeah. No stances in the board, though.
Yeah, didn't he have one?
Nope.
Oh, that was the other sideboard? Or
That was the other sideboard.
he takes it. So
Yeah.
going down to 12 here.
Some indication that he might be...
Or he might want to use the tokens to trade next turn. Because he can use the Ascendancy to make them a lot bigger.
Oh, yeah.
He even gets to swing for 2. If he has any spell.
Yeah. Yeah, I see. That's...
Temple. Nope, don't want that.
So what if Lauri doesn't attack with this Zurich now?
Well,
Like, this attack signals that he has a spell here.
yeah.
And if he has a spell, then you're losing your Zurich here.
Yeah, but like the best possible scenario for you is just every turn you prolong the game, your chance of winning go up dramatically with the Jeskai in your deck. I feel like so, like collect the company.
Yeah,
It's a good card.
it's a
If
card.
if this finds Reverend Hunter, this is troublesome. And let me tell you, when he does it, it feels pretty powerful.
Yeah.
There's a Reverend Hunter.
Reverend Hunter. And also a Reclamation Sage. That, my friend, is what we in the business call a hit.
Yeah. I think you should probably take the Hunter over the Lion.
Yeah.
Really? And that's much worse for him. Because if he takes the Hunter there, I think the game is just over.
Oh, I can see his reasoning being that while the trigger is on the stack, he might get blown out by a lightning bolt here. Because
Yeah, but then that's a lightning bolt that doesn't hit something else.
yeah, true. I agree.
Because I mean, he must know that his board is weak to. Aggro the guns at this point.
Well, secure the waste at least first. And he has
Keep
drawn
those
a card
wastes
for the Jeskai Senesi and is thinking about what to discard. And the thing is, I think that Lauri has a Boon Satyr in hand, so if Harald spends the next turn killing, playing Anger of the Gods,
Yeah.
he's just like he's going down to 9 to 3, and he's taking 9 going down to 3.
Here?
No, not this turn, but the turn after that.
Oh yeah, that's true. So that I guess that's a reason not to take the Hunter. And Surak is not coming.
No.
Yeah, this is a good way to play around Anger, I guess. I still think I like taking the Hunter better, but it's,
Yeah, big guys are awesome.
yeah, it's surprising how good just a 7/7 is in standard, like with no effects. I played this deck with Soul of Pharaohs for a while, and just a 6/6 Vigilance is very good in standard. So you don't even have to activate the effect.
he takes no damage here and double jumps.
Yeah. I think I would have like double blocking the lion there. But yeah, I think he's looking to anger.
Mm-hmm. Also, if he has an untapped red source here, he can stoke the Surak if he has it and play anger. It doesn't seem to be the case though. Maybe he doesn't even have the stoke. Probably he doesn't have the stoke because that Surak is still alive.
Yeah. If he had the stoke, I think he would have played it earlier. But if Surak blocks there, you're in a much better position.
Oh yes.
Day and night. Anger of the gods.
Yes, 3 to everything. Stuff is exiled.
That's one reason to keep Wild Slash in. So you can combo.
Yeah.
Surak is actually the only card that by itself survives an anger in the entire deck.
Yeah. And
Take 8.
swing for 8.
Down to 4 now.
Yeah. That Surak has done a lot of damage.
I think the card is really, really good. I'm not in love with people paying free. I think if you want a card, especially like that, you want forward.
Yeah, you know, legendary, etc.
Yeah, that's such a bullshit thing. I don't know. I never bought that argument. Like, if you want to draw a card, you want to draw a card. But there's probably math to it that I'm not.
And hostilities.
Like the pain.
Yeah.
Arms around his body and like defiance.
Yeah. And the third elf here.
Yep.
Keeping up mana to play the Boon Satyr that I'm fairly certain is in this Lauri's hand here.
Yep.
Dodging any disdainful strokes, etc. Hordling Outburst. That's a decent blocker for the Boon Satyr. How many Boon Satyr does he play?
Free main deck and one on the board.
Ah, okay. So there's a real possibility of Lauri drawing another Boon Satyr and bestowing it on the Boon Satyr.
Definitely. Or any of the other pump spells.
Or any of the other pump spots.
Like if he was to double block or triple block it, he could maybe draw Dromoka's command and then have the elf fight one of them or something.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ways to. Yeah, just slamming the Boon Satyr.
Yeah.
Lost something which I'm not privy to. It's a fetch line.
Yeah. Windswept Heath.
No bluffs here.
No. Hellbent.
Does he have any reach? Not really. Yeah, when the game gets to this point, that's annoying.
That's the Ojitai, so he did bring it in.
Yep.
Going up to 14 here. Yeah,
if he takes the hunter, the game's over now.
What?
If he takes the hunter, the game's over now.
Yeah.
But I guess he couldn't like really guess that he would have and hostilities as well.
Yeah. Seems like he drew something at least.
Yep. It's a 3-2 reach trample.
4-3 reach.
No, there's no.
No dragon. Yeah.
No, it's not even that. It counts the amount of +1/+1 counters you have on your team. You're thinking about the dragon scale sentinel something or other.
Yes.
It's a 2/3 that has that ability.
Okay.
And it's really hard to make it work because dragons aren't green.
No.
Typically. But it's good with a target. Maybe you could build some kind of dragon deck in green red that doesn't have ramp. It's just you're playing creatures up to a Torque.
Yeah, you're just gonna hit every land up until 7.
Yeah. Then like play 3/4 for 2 and big dudes.
Maybe some
Impulse.
Xenagas along the way.
Ugh, I hate that card. Dies to a small gust of wind.
Getting the free anticipate here.
Yep. A lot of cards in hand.
Yeah, Lauri down at 9, I believe. I think our spotter missed the fetch line, but I'm not sure.
Another ascendancy here.
Yep.
At least that card has trample. So if he draws an aspect here.
It's G to the G.
Yep.
Also, there's an okay synergy between the Jeskai Ascendancy and the
Oh, this is pretty cool.
and the Ojitai. So any spell here saves the Ojitai.
Yep. I think at this point he just has to assume he has no spells because he's not beating a spell anyway. But if this happens, it's pretty good. It's like
So modes are presumably sacrifice and enchantment,
Yeah.
and these two guys fight.
say without a doubt, that's what happened. Which like even after that happens, the situation is not great for him. Like even if this goes perfectly, I think he's losing the game.
Well, that's 2/3 seems rather good.
2-3. It's a 3-2.
Oh, 3/2. Okay. Well, you can just start swinging.
Yeah, I mean you obviously you have to, but still it's like. I guess if this resolves, your opponent has 0 spells in hand.
Exactly.
So that makes it better.
He doesn't seem to have exactly 0 spells though.
Yeah, you're screwed. Can you elect not to untap it? Just to get the lifelink. Alright, can you draw a card with Jeskai Ascendancy? Jeskai Charm. There's a third mode, right? No, it puts a creature on top of target.
Yeah, exactly.
Library.
So, it's still 2 targets on the fight, right?
Yeah.
So it still resolves.
And I think it's target opponent sacrifices an enchantment.
Ah, okay.
So, either way.
Ojitai does his Ojitai thing.
Yep. And life is getting in short supply for Harald here.
And for Lauri.
Yep. Oh, sorry, I was thinking of Lauri. Harald has been short in supply of life for a while.
Yeah. Sorry, everyone. Harald takes a card here. I would be inclined to just take a guy, like a blocker here, so you don't die to random pump spell here.
Yeah, just adding as much toughness as possible.
Yeah.
That's a lot
Mentor.
of toughness.
Yeah.
Might be the aspect still kills here. If he draws it.
Well, if he presumably blocks all 4.
Yeah. Yeah, but the guy has trample.
Oh yeah, okay. You keep telling me, and I keep forgetting.
So Mikael Mattiasson,
Wins the semifinals.
yeah, beats the number 8 spot.
Simon Freitag.
Yep. That doesn't seem like the best matchup, mono red for that deck.
Nope.
I can't imagine that being a little bit scary, as was shown here. So red deck wins over to the semifinals.
Yep.
Uh,
And Egil Brorsson
yeah,
seems to have lost his
Yeah, I have no idea.
Egil Solomonson has lost his semifinals versus Emil Larsson. And back to this game, we see a lightning strike to the face here, and
Yeah, game over, man.
yeah. Even if he has an answer to the Dragon Lord
Yeah,
here.
he didn't have any cards in hand.
Oh. So once again, we confirmed that that being on the play is good.
Yep.
I don't think it mattered that much this game.
I think he would have won if he was on the play.
Yeah, true. Harald Brorsson was on 4 life.
Yeah.
Like that.
yeah, one more turn, definitely.
Yeah.
But then again, like, if he takes the hunter there, he also wins. So, I don't know.
Yeah,
There's a lot of things.
that could have done.
Yeah.
And
I really like watching this deck play, though, the green one. It's like so cozy. Dude.
yeah. Again, we have different definitions of cozy, you and I.
What do you want to do when you're like? What's your favorite type of deck to play?
My favorite kind of deck to play is the fairies types or the splinter twin types, like where you do everything on opponent's turn, and then all of a sudden something happens and you just like start winning.
I want to be able to. I want to play counter spells, but I want to be able to show my opponent the counters and they still have to play into them. That's where I'm most happy. Like Brimmass into counter spell or something. I guess would be the. Or Ojitai's Exemplars, that's a good. That's what I'm playing. I guess Delver, but Delver's too cheap. I don't know. I want to play free drops.
Yeah. I want to play big guys. So 7 new cards, 20 more life.
Yep, that's the way Magic works.
Yeah.
It's a pretty decent hand.
Yeah,
Might
has
be
2 aspects of the Hydra. One.
I think we might actually see the turn 2 Dam Protector here. Maybe not, but it's possible.
He has a turn 3 Death Mist Raptor, so I'm guessing that he wants to keep his Den Protector.
Is that an? That might be the free 2 as well. So I think then he's obviously playing that.
That's what I do, at least.
Thought I saw Surak.
In that case, this hand is bananas. You couldn't pick out a better hand from the...
Yeah, well, the better hand would have Elvish Mystic. So Jacob Sorensen, either won or not, he won.
So...
and he's playing a deck which I have no idea what it is.
Sorensen... Oh, I'm looking at the wrong kind of standings to figure out who we played. Yeah, down comes Soulfire Grandmother.
So Jacob was playing the green red dragon deck,
Okay.
or is playing since he's still alive. Soulfire Grandmaster, pretty good card here. Sadly, if it blocks, it's gonna get eaten alive by the aspect of the Hydra.
Yeah.
Because you don't block Hydra slightly.
No,
Hail Hydra.
I actually think that he won't pump if Harald blocks. I think
you do.
I think he's fine with trading here and playing a Death Mist Raptor.
Yes, the pumps are so much better when
Harald going down to 16.
likely playing the Raptor, yeah.
And Lauri taking 1 here.
Because if he plays the pump there, say there's a block, he gets to do free damage, and I think that's like important enough that you'd rather. So if there's no anger this turn, which like the turn 2 Grandmaster certainly indicates, especially that it's not when it's not blocking. I think Lauri is really far ahead because then he can protect his creatures with the aspects for the rest of the game.
Again, though, anger here gains Harald a bazillion life.
Huh, yeah, that's interesting. I've never seen that interaction. It's pretty cool. Swing for the fences, son. He must have told you once.
No Surek this turn.
Nope.
So
Sadly. I'm hoping to see more of this deck. Yeah. So there could be a Stoke the Flames here, in which case there's going to be a second aspect of the Hydra. So I think he's just playing the aspect here. Are we gonna Stoke? Are we gonna Stoke? Are we gonna Stoke? Stoke. Nope.
So
he takes, let's see, he takes 5 minus 2, so 3. And then there's a face up and protector. No fear. Don't fear the Reaper, dude.
he took 5, right?
Yeah, 5. No, but then he gained 2 life.
Oh, true.
Anger of the Gods here is brutal. But if there's no anger, the game is over in a heartbeat. This matchup seems to be about asking questions.
Yeah.
It's like, do you have it? Well, you better.
Yeah. If Harald Brorsson has the anger, he can't wait any longer.
No, he has to play it now. But I mean, if he does, I think he would have played it a long time ago.
Yeah.
I guess Lauri, he doesn't have Gather Courage, but you could certainly expect Gather Courage from that type of deck. So that's something you might want have. That's also another reason to play that card face up instead of face down. If there was a Gather Courage. So that's interesting that he might have to respect that. I think if you have anger, you still have to play it anyway, but maybe like in some other situation, a burn spell or something.
Jeskai Ascendancy?
This is not what you want to be doing right now.
No, because that kind of means that you have to not jump here.
Yeah.
If those are going to be of any use, those.
Yeah, I think this was the crucial turn. Now we're firmly in Lauri land.
Which one must say this is a pretty nice land?
Yeah, no, I enjoy it. So is this just lethal? Either way?
It's.
So if he jumps, he takes 5 plus 6. No, it's 2 away from lethal, unless he has 2 pump spells. I've only seen 1.
So, presumably in that case, if he wants to jump, he jumps the Deathmist Raptor and the Den Protector. No, he can't block the Den Protector. Yeah.
So if he wants to jump, he just blocks the Den Protector. And sorry, the Raptor and nothing else.
Yeah, and that's 13 damage exactly if he doesn't block.
Yeah, so he has to block.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh yeah, with the aspect, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, he's jumping. I think it's the only way to play this too.
Yeah.
There's something to be said for actually using aspect now, but
yes, I like using aspect now.
Well, Lauri doesn't.
No.
I think it's good to wait because you can make your then Protector unblockable, potentially.
Mhm.
That-
That's true. It also opens you up to all kinds of.
There's a second Dam Protector coming now.
Yeah.
I think that's definitely a reason. But then again, like, if you use the aspect, you can't use the Dam Protector this turn. So it's
Yeah. Unless the last card is a land, or
it's, and hostilities here would blow him out pretty badly.
yep.
But that doesn't seem to be what he has. Yeah, so now we're gonna see the double aspect plan come into fruition.
Yeah. He has to respect that 5 mana though.
Just swing. What's gonna happen? He has one blocker, like, because if Harald at any point has to react, like before you, if he blinks before you do,
Yeah.
he loses the game. And I think he has low enough life totals. Actually, your creatures with evasion have exactly lethal. So I think this is looking pretty good.
All the men.
All the Kingsmen coming right in.
So
Or
To-
all the President's men.
so secure the wastes or some kind of
Secure the Waste doesn't really do anything here. I guess maybe if you can play another spell.
Yeah,
that's all right.
exactly.
But then he just aspects you out. Because there's still trample on that guy.
yeah. Raise the alarm instead.
It's a good start.
Yep.
Get the train rolling.
And I think, like, if you let the raise alarm resolve here, it opens you up to stoke plus another spell as well.
Yeah, I think you might want to aspect the 2/1 guy
Yeah.
before that resolves.
Yeah, exactly.
Force him to choose more. It's a pretty hard turn to play for both sides.
Yeah, exactly. I think they're discussing that exact scenario here. Did Harald give him enough time to respond to
Yeah, that might be.
the actual spell? But yeah, to me it looked like that. Okay, so here comes
The aspect, the Hydra.
the aspect.
Hydra.
Or on the other one, maybe.
Hydra.
So that's
Cobra.
8 damage unblockable at the moment.
So it resolves? No?
It hasn't resolved yet, at least.
Captain America, the monogreen soldier.
So, yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking. Of course, he has the stoke the flames available anyway, but this way the tokens get the pump as well.
No, not only that, but he has to tap more mana for it.
Yeah, exactly. So he plays Secure the Wastes for
0.
0.
He has to loot.
No, just to pump his guys.
Yeah, but if the aspect resolves,
Yeah.
all is moot anyway. So
True, true.
I think it's mostly for the loot actually, and it actually resolves. So at this point,
It's looking good for Lauri.
So 10-10 or something. Yep. Goodbye.
And that's all she wrote.
Yep.
Lauri Vuorela with green white aggro takes down Jeskai Toolkits.
This deck is going on coverage again because I loved watching that.
That's nice. So that prediction of a non-blue deck winning. How's that looking for you?
It's looking up.
Yeah. I'm also
Look at him all smug now.
Yeah.
It's like, I was right. Well, it hasn't won yet though.
No, it hasn't won yet. But I'm also rooting for Lauri because I like the guy.
Yeah, he's nice.
And short 2-minute break
let's do that
before the semifinals.